Hello everyone, Lord Kraken 3 here, and concerning I can't think of anything else for a video at the moment, I am doing something completely different. I am doing a collection video. Yeah, that's right. Legos, Kaiju, plush. You're gonna get to see all of it, and even see some things you may not have known I have. So, starting off with the Legos, going from smallest set to biggest set. Now, the Mixels are down here because, well, they're all the smallest, but I like to have them in tribe and release order. So, I'm just gonna try to go through them real quick. Flame, Volk, Zorch, Crater, Seismo, Shuff, Teslo, Zaptor, Electro, Slumbo, Luck, Fleur, Chomley, Gaba, Jog, Krog, Tentro, Bulk, Glum, Glurt, Torts, Foodie, Scorpy, Hoogie, Mesmo, Magnifo, Wizwaz, Rocket, Nixbut, Nerpnod, Meltis, Flameser, Bernard, Globert, Vampos, Boogly, Gox, Jinky, Camzo, Krog, Chilbo, Snoof, Spug, Turg, Tungster, Cram, Forks, Wuzzo, Dribble, Gurgle, Slusho, Snacks, Burp, and Waka Waka. I do have plans to get Series 7, I just need to get around to doing it. Now on to the actual sets. Starting right here, we have Rascal's Glider, Crawly's Claw Ripper, Dragon Bolt, Raptor's Wing Striker, Strainor Saber Cycle, Flinx's Ultimate Felix. I don't know if you can see it there, but that's the Battle on Salukami, Lavertus's Twin Blade, General Grievous, Mandalorian Speeder, Vardy's Ice Vulture Glider, the LEGO Creator Red Creatures. In my series, this dragon thing is called the Red Fatalis after the Fatalis of Monster Hunter. The ATRT, Eagle Horse Twin Bike, Lennox's Lion Attack, the Phantom, the Ultimate Speedor Tournament, Rogon's Rock Flinger, Separatist Shuttle, missing a battle droid from there. I don't know where it went, but I might get a new one from eBay soon. The Corporate Alliance Tank Droid blends into the darkness so well. Cole's Tread Assault, Sporadus' Spider Striker, the old Homing Spider Droid from 2013. I'm thinking of getting the new version of this because it has improved the legs and all that. Legs. Anyways, Wax Pack Tracker, Tormac Shadow Blazer, the Star Slicer, and Eris's Fire Eagle Flyer. Moving down here, we have Equila's Ultra Striker, Eris's Eagle Interceptor, the TIE Advanced Prototype. Again, Darkness issue, it's right there. Hang on, let me bring it out. There it is. Move that back into place. Eagle's Castle, the Spinjitzu Dojo, the Republic Striker Class Fighter, I believe that's what it's called. The Rancor Pit, Gregor's Fire Striker, I believe that's called. The Trash Chomper, Hulk's Helicarrier Breakout, the Duel on Geonosis, Spinlin's Cavern, Razor's Chi Raider, Sir Fangar's Sabertooth Walker, Bladvik's Rumble Bear back there. Oh, the light captures his fangs pretty nicely. Laval's Royal Fighter, the Battle of Hoth, Scorm's Scorpion Striker, the Droid Gunship, Laval's Fire Lion, the Samurai Mech, Creative Ambush, Vultrix's Sky Scavenger, the Umbaran Mobile Heavy Cannon, Gorzan's Gorilla Striker, and Jek 14 Stealth Starfighter. Yeah, how many of you remember the Yoda Chronicles that aired on Cartoon Network in 2013? Moving down here, we have the Master Wu Dragon, the Hurricane Heist. It's right there. Sorry that it's so dark, I can't help it, but moving up here, we have Maula's Ice Mammoth Stomper, Krager's Command Ship, the Mos Eisley Cantina, Mammoth's Frozen Stronghold, Ice Spike's Claw Driller, the Croc Swamp Hideout, Attack on Tomorrow Dragon, Warwiz' Combat Lair, Surfanger's Ice Fortress, Lavertis's Outland Base, Tiger's Mobile Command, Jabba's Palace, Lord Business's Evil Lair, and the Big Rig Snow Getaway. And moving down here, we have the ATTE. Really had to make some room for the bigger sets. So, the biggest sets I own. Here we have King Prominus's Rescue. Year-wise, the oldest set that I have, the Twilight. The Epic Dragon Battle. Biggest Ninjago set I have. Benny's Spaceship, the biggest Lego movie set I have. The AT-AT, the biggest Star Wars set I have. The Fortrex, currently the only Nexo Knight set I have, and the biggest as well. I plan to get more Nexo Knight sets, and maybe have a series with them. Or have them in other character series, but I don't know. The Lion G Temple, which was my biggest set for a few months. The Flying Fire Phoenix Temple, which is my biggest Chima set. And here we have the Simpsons House, which is my biggest set in general. So, that's my entire Lego collection. And if you're wondering, oh, Kraken, where'd the Nick dolls? Well, they're right there. And the rest of them are with King Nixel. Also Furbies. Next up, we all know what you've come here for, monster fans. I'm talking about the Godzilla, Gamera, and Ultraman! So, I'm gonna start off with characters who are alive in my series, as of episode 26. And then I'll go down with the ones that aren't in my series, or were in my series but died as of episode 26. Starting off, here we have Bemstar. And we have Gomez. And next up, we have Rainbow Mothra. And here's Geeko Gylar. Lidorios. Can't rotate them properly. Won't rotate them from here on out, I guess. Anyway, here is Dinosaur Tank. It's a dinosaur on the tank, so it's automatically awesome. Argument over. Here is Gudon. Bemular. Black King. Nosferu. Bejiris. Tyrant. I love Tyrant. I think he's my first ever Ultraman figurine. Yeah, the one that started it all. Here is Zamusha. Ari Bunta. Right. And Chaos Darkness. You knew I couldn't leave him out. But I think we're leaving someone else out. That's right, Godzilla! I loved the 2014 Godzilla movie. It was spectacular, and I still have yet to get a DVD or Blu-ray of it. Oh well. And now, going back here, we have the rest of the Godzilla, Gamera, and Ultraman kaiju. Plus a few miscellaneous ones. Here's a little Twilight Sparkle, I guess. Right there. So here's a 12-inch 2004 Gigan, 12-inch 2004 Godzilla, and 12-inch Kiryu. Here's a Zekrom action figure, along with the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. Moving up here we have the Gashapons of Burning Godzilla, Desidoroya, Naronga, Godzilla 1955, and Powered Red King. But here are two guys I can't quite fit in the collection yet. King Silvergon and Hyper Yaus. Right. Moving over here with my SH Monster Arts figures. Mothra Larva, Batra Larva, Mecha King Ghidorah, and Adorax. These guys are the most expensive things in my collection. I wouldn't give them up for the life of me. And now moving down here. For Godzilla, I'm not gonna say... well, I'll just say what year the Godzilla design is. So here we have 1954, 1995, also known as Burning Godzilla, 1999, 2001, and 2004. And here's 2004 Anguirus. Heisei King Ghidorah. Back there we have Hedorah. Showa Gigan. Showa King Caesar. Space Godzilla. Little Mecha Godzilla, who I portray as Little Munchkin in my series. Crystal Series Mecha Godzilla. Showa. Desidoroya! And Gamera. Right back there. And here we have Ultraman Ace, Ultraman 80, Ultraman Great, and Ultraman Dyna. Moving down here with my handy-dandy flashlight, we have Antlar, Jamila, Geronimon, Wyndham, Gamora, Reconstructed Pandan, Takong, Vakishim, Alien Temperer, Alien Hipporito, Jabba, Alien Babalu, Powered Pigmon, Curaloid, Belba, Gakuma Alpha, or male, Super COV, Raycubus, Chaos Header Everlease, Chaos Golbade, and here we have Max Series Pigmon. Kind of freaky looking. Like one of those face banks. Here is, if I can get these wires of him. Natsuno Maryu, Armored Darkness, and EX Zeton. So, there you go! That is my Ultraman, Gamera, and Godzilla collection. But here is the final part of this collection video. The plush. So, you're gonna see a lot of plush from here on out, let me tell you that. So, to start off, we have this giant Kirby plush. I've had it since, like, what, 2010 or 2011? I think it was 2010, but might have been 2011, too. Not too sure on the date I got it. Here's Sableye, one of my older plushes. Heat-Of. Salamence. I'm pretty sure my old viewers will remember this guy. And by old viewers, I mean veteran viewers who have been sticking around with me since, like, 2013, 2012, 2014. Here's a really small Jigglypuff, which is probably the oldest plush in my collection, if Sableye isn't. Here's Raspberry the Tyrannosaurus. Haven't used this guy in a really long time. Next up, Coconut Cannon, also known as Mr. Coconut. Next we have Chain Chomp, Piplup. Even though I really have a personal distaste for Piplup, I still keep him in my collection. Because, collection. Here's Cattail. Victini. V for victory sign. Here's Chomper. I don't understand why this one has eyes, but he has an open mouth, so I can make him talk like this. It's a bit wonky, but hey, it's an effect. Next up, we have the Gormagala. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this guy, because in the game, it took me 19 tries solo to defeat this thing. I was vigilant, and I wasn't gonna resort to my cats to win anytime soon. Or Palagos. Next is Deoxys. Here is King Dedede. Let's go with Kirby. Still waiting for someone to hand him his bag of chips. Next up, Snow Pea. Bloomerang. Next up, Meta Knight. And spoilers for Total Monsters and Plushies Island. I'll put text up on the screen saying when spoilers are going to be for that series. So when the text disappears, you can continue listening and unmute the computer. So starting now, spoilers. I plan to kill Meta Knight and Rosalina off in a future episode because they haven't been of much use and don't really make that much appearances. But that's just me. Spoilers end. Here is Sunflower, also known as Dr. Sunflower Stein in the Total Monsters and Plushies Island. And here is Hoopa Unbound. I got this guy day before New Year's Eve at Target. And he is so big. Not the biggest plush in my collection, but he's certainly up there. Next up is Larry Koopa. Youngest of the Koopalings. And speaking of Koopas, Bowser. As far as I'm aware, this one's a fake, so I'm gonna have to get a real one soon. Trust me when I say I gotta make that soon. And here we have possibly the longest and biggest plush in my collection, Rayquaza. This dude is huge. Yeah, freaking huge. Although, when he is straight like that, he is kind of flimsy, but whatever. Next up is Stalking Anarchy. My personal favorite one of the two Anarchy sisters. Companion Stalking Starter Belt. Well, no, that's a lie. I like both the Anarchy sisters equally. And speaking of Anarchy sisters, Anti-Anarchy. Next up is Lena Inverse. I absolutely love her voice actor's performance. What was it? Lisa Ortiz? Yeah. Next up is Mega Charizard X. From my knowledge, this one is fake, so I may have to get the official one soon. What am I gonna do with this one? Get rid of it, because it's a fake. I'm gonna do the same to Bowser, though. Here we have Zombacne and Snow Zombacne. Here is the fan favorite of most on Luigi Fan Quadruple Lunch channel, Coney, or Conehead Zombie. I'm surprised people aren't hype about Coney being in Total Monsters and Plushies Island, but I digress. Because not many people actually watch Total Monsters and Plushies Island. Next up is Jalapeno. And here is a big talking Snivy doll. Now, if I believe correctly, this thing can actually talk. Now,
hang on. Get this off. I'm doing this with one hand. Hey, Gilly, it's nice heel. Maybe he's just looking at me like, what am I doing?
Okay. And just like that, it begins talking. Okay, we'll place it aside there. Actually, no, let's just turn it off so she doesn't disrupt the video. So I decided the heck with it and I'll let her talk for a few before I turn her off because this Snivy plush is no longer in production, so it's considered rare. Next up is Heavenly Peach. Rosalina. Mario. It's-a me! His brother, Luigi. Here is Waluigi. Here is Evoltal. Here is Muna. Here is Pea-Shooter. Dr. Edgar George Zomboss. put him here. Here is Kamek. Here is the Najarala. I really love fighting this guy in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Egyptian Buckethead Zombie, or just Buckethead as we call him in the series. Here is Boo. And here is Morton Koopa Jr. Ludwig von Koopa. Oh. Right here is Roy Koopa. Iggy Koopa. Hambone the Cowboy Zombie. Hambone. Lemmy Koopa. Head Zombie. I really love this plush because I watched Luigi Fan Quadruple 1's plush series. So we'll put him right there. And we've saved the best for last. Wendy O. Koopa. I cannot stress how much I love this little cute Koopaling. So we'll just put her right there on top of everyone else. A queen deserves a throne, of course. And with that, here is my entire collection. Now, for general questions, where can I get any of these? For Legos, I'd say your best bet is to get them in person. You know, Toys R Us, Target, Walmart, all that. For Godzilla, you may need to go on the internet, much like Gamma and Ultraman. But you can find them at some stores. And for plush, it's a mixed bag. Some you're gonna find on the internet, some you can go to stores for. Another question, are any of these for sale? The answer is just a simple no. I don't sell any of these treasures I have. That's what I'm gonna call them, because especially with the SH Monster Arts, these things are freaking treasures to me. But, yeah. Hope you learned something new about my collection. This has been Lord Kraken 3 signing out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a nice night.